from Meyer Hatchery. Today I'm headed over to my friend Laura's house for a coop tour of happy peeps and sheeps. But before we hit the road, there's one thing we need to talk about, and that's coop biosecurity. I don't mess around when it comes to keeping my birds safe, and neither do my friends. So I'll be sure to not wear my coop shoes to her coop, and I won't be wearing my coop coat there either, because I could be carrying things that might be harmful to her flock, and I also don't want to bring back anything from her property that could affect my birds. So let's get ourselves changed and hit the road. Hey everybody, it's Tessa from Meyer Hatchery. Today we're at Laura's coop with happy peeps and sheeps. Let's take a peek. All right, we are here up in Michigan and we're touring Laura's coop. Now, I don't know about you, but I am just a tad bit jealous of this. So let's hear how this started. Hey Laura.
Chicken math.
Chicken math.
We all know about chicken math, right?
Yes.
Chicken math. I'm only going to have 6 chickens.
Right? And I see 6. That's all I see. I don't really see any more than 6. No. And
There
there's no
might be
ducks.
8.
Yeah. So which one was your first coop?
This is my first coop right here.
Okay.
So this was a playhouse and we turned it into a coop. So we got a 4x6 nesting box attached to the back of it.
Okay. And then, so how many birds does that hold?
I would say that comfortably that one holds 10 birds.
10 birds. Okay, so that was more than your original 6,
Yes.
but that's okay. So when did you know it was time to upgrade?
When I ended up with 12 the first year
Okay.
and pre-ordered 36 for the next year. Oops.
I love you, Laura. All right, so you had them on order. Then it was, okay, we need a new coop, right?
Yes.
All right, so which coop came next?
This
Back
coop
there.
over here.
Okay, so now the next coop, is that a shed?
No, that is an Amish-built chicken coop.
Okay, okay. So when you're looking for an Amish-built coop, how did you find it?
I found it on Facebook,
Okay,
and then I became good friends with the Amish.
Okay.
So we are on speed dial.
nice.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I know a lot of people use the Amish for their coops, but also for their processing. So that's a really good resource to have if you have an Amish community near you. It's perfect for being able to get some of those handcrafted things like Laura's coop.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So when you had it made, was it custom built or did they have like a selection?
That was just a normal coop. So
Okay.
this one I ended up doing a custom build
Okay.
on.
Now I assume this one's number 3.
This is number 3.
This is number 3. This is the biggest and the baddest of all. How many nesting boxes does this one have?
This one has 12 nesting boxes.
Okay.
About 2 are used.
Our,
Sometimes I find 5 chickens in one.
that's right.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, so if you've got 12 here, 12 nesting boxes, how many are in the Amish coop?
6.
6, and then,
A 4x6 box where
A
the
4x6
silkies
box.
all kind of lay on top of each other's heads.
okay, so you've got probably about 20-ish, because math is not my forte. You've got about 20-ish nesting boxes
Yes.
for how many birds?
I have 75 birds.
Okay, so that seems right. That's a really good way to figure out how many nesting boxes you need, because like Laura said, if you have 5 nesting boxes and 5 birds, they're all going to use that one.
Yes.
So that's a question we get a lot. Is how many nesting boxes do we really need? You don't need one for each bird.
No.
So in Laura's coops, she kind of has them separated out. So tell me who lives in the big coop.
This is my hen house. So
Okay.
all of my layers for, customer sales of eggs are just my pets or because everybody needs one of every chicken ever made.
Of course,
Yes. This is my silky house. And that is what we call my rumpless romper room for my Aracanas because
That's
they are rumpless.
So they have their own special house.
They have their own special house so we can hatch eggs from them every year. We also have 3 prefab coops that we pop up to pull other breeds out.
Okay, so you do have a breeding program. And I saw inside the coop, something that Laura does is use poultry netting to keep her birds separated. That way it can be temporary, it can be up in the morning, down at the night. Those kind of situations are perfect if you're on a budget because then you don't have to have separate coops. Using poultry netting to separate them, awesome idea. That was amazing.
Thank you.
So when you have a breeding program in your coop like Laura does, you have to separate how often?
I separate usually in January.
Okay.
I don't really like the free range as it is. They
Right.
stay under the covered run. So usually in January I throw out the poultry netting, separate it in about June. I take it down so they can free range and have a happy little life and do their chicken business.
Yeah, and so Laura's birds are inside right now. They do not free range all day. So did you do any precautions when AI was really big in this area?
We did not let them out.
You did not let them out.
We did not let them out. We kept them under the covered run. I did get rid of my ducks. So we restarted ducks again because we were very worried. It is coming back though, so everybody be careful with your chickens because right now is migration again.
Yes.
So it will be coming back through while the birds remigrate.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen any geese flying overhead actually. This is the time of year when migration comes back. So if you have an area where your birds can be contained, that's perfect for this time of year because you don't want to give them a risk. All right, so you may have seen in the background here, we are Happy Peeps and sheep. So if you look in the distance, Laura's flock of sheep are back there. But how do you keep these two species together?
So sheep cannot have copper.
Okay.
So we very much worry about them eating chicken food. So my husband built me this little custom door on the run, and we just lift it up when it's time to free range chickens, and the sheep cannot get in there. So they get their own food. And the sheep mix is a molasses grain mix from a local mill. So the chickens, if they happen to eat it,
They're good.
they're good.
Okay. All right. So I did not know that about sheep. I don't own sheep, so they can't have copper. Now that's typical in chicken feed. Probably is just part of the vitamins and
Absolutely.
Okay. So that is smart. That's super smart. Look at that. It's like a trap door. Well, this place is awesome. I'm not only super jealous, but like, so your chickens are so spoiled. I love it. So in the future. Hi guys! Do you hear the call dogs? Oh, that's a cayuga. That was awesome. Okay, so in the future, what are your plans?
A barn, Tessa. You
A
gotta
barn.
give me a barn.
A barn. So a barn can hold 300.
I'm like, if I get 100-foot lean-to, think of how many chicken coops I could build inside of that.
It's perfect. This whole place is going to be a chicken compound and a duck compound.
Yeah.
So thank you again. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out to Meyer Hatchery at info@meyerhatchery.com. Have a great day, everybody.